True. And tonight you live.
Ah, thank you, sir. That's good because I want to do my Gregalogue. Yes, which starts right now. The coolest person in the world, aside from Wilford Brimley, is Václav Klaus, president of the Czech Republic. Recently, he wrote that global warming is pure hysteria, a problem of truth versus propaganda. He's right. The only dopes who don't get this, lame celebs, dumb politicians, our sheep-like media, and of course, hairless cats. Because the scariest thing we face is terror. At any moment, we could be bombed by demented dipwads whose hatred for us is matched only by their desire for goat porn. Daily, they plan our demise, but they're in no hurry. Unlike us, they don't need pizza delivered in 30 minutes or less. America is rife with cowards incapable of discerning good from evil. Instead of focusing on a real war between civilizations, they'd rather screech about a phony one between us and the globe. Because with climate change, you're to blame. So it's you who must change. Global warming is the perfect platform for the self-righteous. They love to lecture, and we're too nice to shoot them. Terrorists aren't that polite. They really want to kill you, and they haven't even seen an inconvenient truth. Mother Earth doesn't fly planes into buildings, blow up cafes, or kill gays. Mother Earth just sits there, absorbing Sheryl Crow's poo. If you want global warmers to take terrorism seriously, then tell them that it's bad for the environment. Really, when those towers fell on September 11th, imagine how all that debris and smoke increased carbon emissions. And car bombs, if they switched to Priuses, we could reduce our dependence on fossil fuels. I think Leo DiCaprio should go to Iraq and discuss how terror affects Mother Earth. The terrorists will listen right up to the beheading. And that's my gut feeling. Oh, a little chuckle from you, Julie. You find beheadings funny.
She's clapping. I think she likes it.
All right. Let's move to the news, shall we? They were thousands of feet up, and they were not alone. Passengers and crew on a British airliner flying over the English Channel claimed they had a close encounter with an enormous UFO. The pilot says they saw a cigar-shaped, brilliant white light and says it may have been a mile wide. Some thought it was an alien spacecraft. Others simply continued watching the in-flight movie, which was The Notebook. What do you think it could be, Mike?
I don't know. It looks like a tampon on screen. But why is it that ever since time began, the description of a UFO is always the same? It always looks like that picture that you just put up on the screen. That's the picture I'm talking about.
Really? It does always look like that. Isn't it supposed to be always a weather balloon, Julie?
I don't know, but what were they eating and what were they serving in their in-flight meal? Mushrooms?
Everybody saw
I think they were
it.
eating too many mushrooms.
Regan, what's the likelihood that this could be something from another planet, another universe?
Well, normally I'm pretty skeptical
yeah,
about that type of thing.
You've got my disease.
Yes, exactly. However, I know this is a true story and a true UFO sighting because the Associated Press had a story 24 hours afterwards that a large number of the populace of the Channel Islands were experiencing rectal discomfort. So, indeed, there is some alien activity going on out there.
Either that or it was Gay Pride Week.
Yeah. Oh. Do they have that on the Channel Islands?
In Guernsey? Oh, in Guernsey.
Hey, I love my friends. Carrie, the one thing I always wonder is if we find life on another planet and they're really, really stupid, can we eat them?
That's an excellent question, Greg. I really like how this is being billed as the biggest UFO ever as opposed to all those smaller UFOs we've seen and verified.
Mm-hmm. That's true. What if, well then, Carrie, I want to pursue this line of questioning with you. What if you were on you discover another planet and the aliens all look like your grandmother, but they taste like peanut butter? Would you
Are we
eat
eating
them?
the aliens?
These aliens.
I probably wouldn't consume them, but that sounds very comforting. I think I'd like to be on a planet full of grandmothers.
Yes.
This is sounding better and better, Greg.
Dog's nose and they go after it. Have you ever done that?
Yes, I have.
Is there a grandmother that doesn't smell like peanut butter? I mean, that and Metamucil. That's about it, Greg.
My mother smelled like
what I'm wondering, though, is why are we so worried about finding other signs of life when we know they're either going to dominate us or we're going to dominate them? It's not going to be a friendly thing, right, Regan?
I'm personally just hoping for that alien woman that has 3 breasts. That's all I care about.
Sounds like he and my little infant son. Yeah, they've got the same dream.
Yes. I think we all have that same dream. How many people have you slept with? 1, 4, 12, 300, not including that midget in Mazatlan. Midgets only count as half-seas, by the way, Mike. Nearly a third of American men say they've had sex with at least 15 people, which is 3 times as many sex partners as the average woman. The numbers come from a new study released by the CDC, which means, what is the Center for Disease Control?
Very good.
Thank you. Wow. If men are having triple the number of sex partners women have, then where are they getting their partners from, Julie?
Well, I don't know, but they do say that men are better than women at math, so I think that women have fuzzy math on this, because all those women are lying.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Or, let me ask Carrie this. Maybe some women, on average, have lower numbers, and then there's other women who pick up the slack.
No matter what it is, I'm really concerned about the gender gap. I think there's a glass ceiling here, and we need an affirmative action program.
How would that program work, Carrie?
I don't know. Maybe Bill could help us out here.
I've actually slept with -5 people. I have to have sex 5 times just to get to 0, Greg. Just to get to
I've slept with 11. My wife and these 10 guys. Carpal tunnel.
A new study from the White House is linking marijuana to violence and even gang membership. The study says while fewer teens are using illegal drugs, they are trying marijuana at younger ages, sometimes as early as 11 years old. It also says smoking pot makes it 4 times more likely that a child will become involved in a gang, probably one that sits around all day listening to the Dave Matthews Band and eating all your food. I find this hard to believe. I've never met a violent pothead in my life. I don't know. Regan, do you buy this at all?
4 times more likely to join a gang.
Yes.
And 10 times more likely to understand a David Lynch film. That is disturbing to statistics.
But in a sense, that's a good trade-off.
In a way.
Yes.
In a way.
You know, it's funny. I love Blue Velvet, and I saw that sober.
Yeah, yeah. I did. And then I saw it drunk, and I liked it better.
Yes. Carrie, do you buy this stupid research?
A non-leading question. Yeah, you know, it may be that marijuana is associated with illegal activity because it's illegal.
Yes.
It's not a huge surprise that gang members which engage in illegal activities are selling pot, which is banned.
You are so sensible that you make me sick to my stomach. Julie? Try to say something stupid so I feel good again.
What's wrong with smoking pot?
I love this woman. I am a Bandera of Bandera.
You are a fan. We're all Banderas of Bandera.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, but you know what? Okay, keep going.
Well, no, and then the whole study thing confuses me.
Yes.
I don't understand these studies. What's the point of them? People are going to keep smoking pot. I say there should be a study about what do we do without studies.
Exactly.
And forget the studies and just keep smoking.
But the thing
now, I'm only kidding. Please don't. Oh, that's gonna be, I'm kidding. Don't do that. I would never do it.
The views she's expressing are only her own.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I'm serious.
Drugs
Just follow
are
your
bad.
President Clinton never did it. You shouldn't do it either.
I just don't buy it because I've never met a pothead that is not lazy.
Well, that's the thing.
Greg,
I've been
hence
too
the name
lazy to get off the
Slacker.
couch.
Yes.
Greg, I can tell you that the streets of L.A. are littered with cancer patients on medicinal marijuana taking each other out with gats. It has gone crazy in the city right now.
It's mail time. The address is redeye@foxnews.com. Send me something to read and I will read it. Ian from the UK leads things off. You make my morning, man. I watch at 7 a.m. and get a laugh. And I piss my 2 sons off for watching that, quote, cheap American crap. Ian, you must have a closet in your apartment or house. The best way to discipline your 2 sons is to lock them in there for a day or so, and if they're hungry, feed them lint.
A day or so, Ian.
Yeah. This one's from Chris Logan. He has a small complaint. I'm writing to let you know I'm boycotting your station until you remove this absolute waste of airtime called Red Eye. Just give me my O'Reilly factor back, damn you. Boycotting, does that involve a boy and a cot? If so, you disgust me, and I'm reporting you to the authorities. From Jason in Michigan, congrats on the 11th episode, and give the guy the 11th.
Man, it seems just like yesterday.
100th episode, and give the guy who came up with the idea of having girls sit on the end of the table so we can see their legs a raise. He already gets a raise every night when he watches the show. That horrible joke is courtesy of the Horrible Joke Society located in Arlington, Virginia. From Judy in Alaska, I love the show, especially Andrew Levy. I find it hard to believe that he spends any nights alone. Keep it up. You guys are the reason why I stay up at night. Judy, you are the reason why I stay up at night. That and the fact that I snort paint thinner.